Good morning, my virtual friends. So happy to be here with you this morning. Sorry, my computer just made a really weird sound, but I think everything is okay. Welcome to my Tuesday morning coffee and a card live. It is Tuesday, June 3rd, a new month with lots going on. Thanks for popping in to spend a little crafty time with me. My name is Maureen Ralphus, also known as the Crazy Stamping Lady. I have been an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for over 28 years, and I love what I do. Our weather here has been so beautiful, and it looks to be this way for a few more days before we have some rain forecasted. Paul got the lawn freshly mowed. We've been picking peas out of our garden, and they are so yummy. The evenings have been gorgeous with the breeze. We've been able to sit out in our rocking chairs. Life is good. So I am here to help you find the joy of card making and paper crafting, to give you tips and tricks to make that easier for you, and to encourage you to send out your beautiful creations to make someone else's day. Hi, Lois. I am so happy you are here. The goal of mine and of Stampin' Up's CEO is to help eradicate loneliness one card at a time. I just love that. Hi, Doris. So send those cards out, make them, pour your heart into them, pray for people, and then give them those gorgeous cards. Please be sure to say hello in the comments if you are hopping on, so I know you stopped by. Thank you so much, Doris, for sharing. And if you're watching later or on replay, let me know that too in the comments. As always, I will be drawing from all of the comments left on this video now through when I draw on June 5th. I'm just going to change it to that because I never get to drawing early in the morning. So I'll take any comments up till the time I draw, whenever that might be on June 5th, and they will be entered for a chance to win the card we make today. Congratulations to the winner of my last card, Angela Zaba. That is on its way to you. Be watching for it. We also had some more winners. Storms in Iowa. Oh, I am sorry. I hate it when it's too stormy. I don't mind. Sorry, we have little gnats in case you wonder what I'm doing. I don't mind if thunderstorms. Actually, I kind of really like a thunderstorm, but if there's any risk of bad weather, I get nervous. So yeah, sorry. I will be praying for you. Hopefully nothing too bad. Hi, Lenny. Glad you popped on. Anyway, we have a few more winners. Sharon Rowland, you won my sketch challenge, so you will have a prize coming your way soon. And my monthly order drawing prize winners are Debbie Krantz, Melody Smathers, and Jennifer Bergstrom. So you also will have cards coming to you soon. Okay, guys, I think that's about all I need to say right here. Oh, just a reminder that if you can share my video, and I see a couple of you have done that already, thank you. That really helps me get exposure. So share by email, share by posting to your homepage, share to a crafty group. Anywhere you share me, let me know, and I will give you a bonus entry toward the card. I think I forgot to say that. Okay, I'm going to turn you around so you can see my beautiful outdoors. So green. Take you down to my table. I am always amazed by how green it is. I think it can't get any greener, and then I look and it's greener. Okay. This is me, Maureen Ralphus, also known as the Crazy Stamping Lady. My blog is crazystampinglady.blogspot.com. My email is crazystampinglady@gmail.com. My Facebook is facebook.com/crazystampinglady, which is right where you are right now. You can find me on YouTube under Maureen Ralphus or Crazy Stamping Lady, and you can shop with me at stampingwithmaureen.stampinup.net. We currently have our rewards program going on. I got a feeling this will be forever, but you never know. Stampin' Up! Can change things when they want. But right now, for every single online order of $20 or more that you place, you will receive a 10% reward back on a future purchase. I love that. These rewards are available and redeemable for 1 year. They keep a little record of them to the side, so when you're in your account, you can see what you have. You can use any of them, all of them, none of them on every order you place. You can accumulate them for a big purchase you might want to make. And it will let you know when your rewards are expiring in 30 days. So it is such a great program. You can get your account at stampingwithmaureen.stampinup.net and be sure that you opt in for the rewards to be able to be a part of that program. I have a gorgeous card to share with you from my friend Joan. Joan sent this with her in-color payment this month, and I love it when I receive those payments and they're in a gorgeous card, guys. They just make me smile. How pretty is that? Oh my gosh, Joan, I just love everything about it. The colors against the black, that beautiful purple. These look like purple hydrangeas to me. We have white hydrangeas. I wish they had put the purple or pink ones in front, but I will stick with the white ones they've given me and be happy. But these are just so gorgeous. And she used the little brass butterflies, which always make me smile because they are the best. Thank you, Joan, for sharing that gorgeous card with me. That was also her card she entered into my last sketch challenge. So I love that. Okay, a few things I want to go through with you. Today starts our sweet sale. That means that you can purchase anything in our suites that are available, as well as the suite itself. And if you buy one suite, you will get 150% off, okay? Or anything within them. So if you buy a designer series paper from one and then a designer series paper from another, you can get 50% off. I want to tell you how you can maximize this sale. So please bear with me a couple minutes. The sale goes from June 3rd through the 30th. So you don't have to purchase immediately. You have all the rest of the month to do this. The buy one item, get one 50% off. The items have to be out of a current suite. So the easiest way to find that is just to search on suites or to click on the shop products and then pick the suites. Or if you're in the customer order Stampin' Up site, at the very top there will be a rolling banner and one of them will be about this sale, and you can click on it and it'll take you to a list and pictures of all the suites. So there's different ways to find them. Just to be sure what you're ordering, if you want it on this sale, is out of the suites, because that is the only way it'll count. It is a ton of products, guys, a ton. It's all the embellishments, embossing folders, ribbons, papers, stamp sets, dies, punches, everything that's in the suites. This is the biggie though. You're always going to get the 50% off the lowest priced items. So if you happened to buy 2 bundles that were like $50, you would pay full price for the first one and only $25 for the second one. And that's fantastic. But if you bought those 2 bundles and on the same order you put 2 packages of designer series paper, the 2 packages of designer series paper are going to be the half off items. So you want to be smart when you do this. I am going to be planning to put in 2 orders under this sale. My first order will be for bundles only. So all of our bundles are pretty similarly priced, maybe within a few dollars. So I'm going to order any bundles I want, probably like 2 to 4 of them. And then 1 to 2 of those will be half price. And that's going to be my complete order. I'm just going to put it in because that way I'm knowing I'm getting the highest priced items at half price. Then I'm going to put in a lower price item order later at some point in the month. And for that, I'm going to order like my DSPs and my embossing folders and my ribbons and my embellishments, because all of those are very similar in price. And then you will be able to get half off there. So just think about it when you're placing your order. I want you to get the most bang for your buck. I don't want you to be surprised. This is how most sales work for other companies too, but I know it's frustrating sometimes. So that would be my advice. Plan 2 different orders, one for the larger price, similar priced items, and one for your smaller priced, similar priced items. Right now we have several die packages that are not available. They're just, they're coming. They're just not available. They're supposed to be in next week. So if there's items not available right now that say they'll be coming back soon, you might want to wait until they come back to place your order. So that is how the BOGO sale works. If you have questions, please let me know. Couple other new things going on. If you have subscribed to my blog, or if you check it out, which is Stamping with Maureen. No, it's not. It's not that. It's Crazy Stamping Lady at blogspot.com. I have added a feature to that. So every end of the month, so this was actually on June 1st I did this, I did a monthly recap. And in that post, I posted every single card we made on a live this past month with the recipe for it and a link to watch the video in YouTube. I just thought that would be a great way for you to find everything you want from that month in one spot. With us not being able to keep everything on Facebook forever anymore, it goes away after 30 days, it can get frustrating trying to find a video you might have been looking for. So these blog posts will recap, and they will all have the links directly to the YouTube download of that live so that you can watch it. So I hope this is encouraging for you to go out there, check out my blog, and check out some of those videos if you miss them. And just keep those blog posts. I mean, they'll always be there. So far, blog posts last forever. We also have a special event this month. I'm collaborating with 3 other demonstrators, and we are doing a 30 days in June inspirational posts. So for 30 days in June, we will be posting cards that we have been inspired by the annual catalog to make. And all of us, I'll be posting from all of us. So I'll put our initials so you can see who created the card, but it's just to show you how the annual catalog can inspire you. But I'm taking it one step further on my Facebook page, and I am doing a scavenger hunt. So pinned to the top of my Facebook page is all of this information about it. You can go read it under the featured section anytime you want. But it is a 30-day scavenger hunt, and you will have a chance, excuse me, to win a DSP sampler of current DSPs from Online Exclusives and the catalog. And there is a bunch of gorgeous DSPs here, guys. This is the pack you have a chance to win right here, what I'm showing you. And I have 2 of them. So I am going to draw on July 1st. Well, actually on July 1st, I'm going to ask you to post your scavenger list. And I'll talk about that in a minute. And then once I've given you like 24 hours or 48 hours to do that, I'm going to draw from 2 winners. One winner will be from everyone whose scavenger list is 100% correct, or who got the most, right? And the second one will be from everyone who enters. So even if you only have 2 of the answers right, if you enter, you have a chance to win a pack of this. Like I said, I'm giving 2 of these away. So I hope this sounds fun to you, and I hope you participate. Now let me tell you how you can participate. What you need to do is each day this month, I will be posting a post on my Facebook page. It'll be numbered, so day 1 and day 2 are up already. Day 3 will come today. It'll show you a picture of a card we made that we were inspired from the catalog, as well as the initials of who made it. And then I will give you a little hint as to what page it's on by giving you a range of pages to look on and what the inspiration was. So all you have to do is take a piece of paper and number it 1 to 30, and then come to my Facebook page. And you don't have to come every day. You can come every other day, every 3rd day, and just look for those posts. And what you want to do is in your catalog, find the page that you think inspired the demonstrator to make that card, and write that page number down. So that's number 1 of what you have to do. The second thing you need to do is you need to like and comment on that post, which is super simple. You can just hit the like button, and then your comment can be as easy as love it, not my style, don't like the colors, love the color, whatever you want, okay? I don't care what the posts say, just comment there. And then at the end of the month, you should have liked and commented all 30 days, and you should have your numbered sheet with all of the pages that you think those cards are from. I'll ask you to take a picture of that and post it to me, and then I will draw for a winner. I think this is going to be fun. I actually have a little trouble sometimes finding what the inspiration are for some of these, what they found. So I have to search for them too, but it sounds to me like a lot of fun, and it keeps you looking at your annual catalog, which is I want you to do. And that's why I'm giving you some hints just to get you in there. So just be aware throughout the month that one card in the catalog could inspire more than one demonstrator. So you could have the same page number for more than one demonstrator, and that the inspiration is just inspiration. The card could look totally different. So that is why I'm going to tell you what inspired them. Okay, I think that's it. I hope you join in. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Still have my free card class kits. My kits for this month didn't go out till Monday. Sorry, ladies. I wanted to get them out Saturday. Couldn't do it. But they all went out on Monday. And hopefully you'll be able to join me for that class next Monday. But for orders placed in the month of June, you can get a free card kit again. And then the July class will be mailed out hopefully by June 30th. And that class will be on Monday, July 14th. So $50 or above, all orders will get a kit. $50 or above. Any order that is smaller than that will still receive a handmade card at the end of the month as a thank you from me. And every single order put in through me gets to be put in that monthly prize drawing. Okay, the stuff we're using today is not out of the annual catalog, and it is not out of a suite, which is too bad because I didn't know soon enough that we were doing a suite. And the annual catalog is not too bad. It's just wonderful. You're just going to look through it, so that doesn't worry me. But maybe next time we'll work on something from the suite for the suite sale. Here is my recipe for today. I will bring this recipe back out at the end with my card if you want to take a screenshot. I will also post it in the comments of the video, and then on July 1st it'll be put into my June recap. So you have lots of ways of finding that recipe when you want it. This card uses a bundle I have not shown on screen. So it is the Fancy Borders bundle. It comes with this stamp set and these gorgeous sentiments. I love that it has a to and from, and they're a bigger to and from. I always at Christmas am looking for a great to and from for my tags, and this one might be it this year because I love that they're a little bit larger. Just because a little hello with lots of love, sent with love, special delivery. It has some cute little iconic images and this border image that you can stamp and color. It goes with the dies. So I'm showing you 4 of the dies right here. There's this kind of scallopy edge. There's this one that reminds me kind of cloud cover for making your clouds. There's a big swooping edge. These 2 little leaves here. And then there's 2 more that we're going to be using today. So I will show you those in a minute. I'm also going to show you right now before I take it out. We're also using the Pack Your Bags Twine 3-pack bundle. So this is available. In fact, I think this is part of a suite. So if you love it, think about putting it there. It is twine, which you guys know is one of my favorites to always use. Any of our twines or linen threads. This is a 3-pack with bright colors. So we usually don't have really bright colors in our twine. So I love that. If I had to guess, and I'm not sure, I think it's Strawberry Slush, maybe Shy Shamrock. I'm not even sure which blue. I don't even know. Oh, Azure Afternoon, I would think. Those are probably the colors they are. It doesn't say it on here, and I'm just guessing at that. But to me, that looks like what they would go with. But they're fun. They would be great for birthdays, under balloons and stuff. I just love it. So we're using this on our card. Also, let's look at what we're doing. I'm going to pull out some pieces here. So we have a basic white envelope. For this card, we have a base of Pretty in Pink. And this is my card base. And this is made with the Pretty in Pink two-tone cardstock rather than our regular cardstock. So Stampin' Up! Now sells these cardstocks in 12 by 12 sheets, two-tone in every color we offer, which is amazing to me. And the two-tone comes from that one side is a little bit lighter than the other side. And I don't know if you can see that here so well, but let me grab the pack I'm using. So we not only sell them individually, but we sell them in packets that go with some of our different collections. So this is the Wildflower Celebrations packet. It's in the memory keeping section of the online exclusives. This one contains 2 sheets of Blueberry Bushel, Old Olive, Peach Pie, Pool Party, Pretty in Pink, and Soft Seafoam. And this is a great way to get several colors rather than just one. But if you love a color, which I have used almost all of my Pretty in Pink, so I will probably get a pack of just Pretty in Pink. If you love a color, then you can go back and order a full pack of those. So let me show you what I mean by the two-tone. I'm going to just pull out 2 pieces of this. On these papers, the darker side tone is supposed to be the closest to what our cardstock would be. Okay, so the darker side matches the Pretty in Pink cardstock. And then there is a lighter side that hopefully you can see that difference on here. That coordinates, but it's like one tone lighter. So you end up getting really 2 colors of cardstock when you use these. Now it is a little bit thinner. Excuse me. I might have to drink some coffee. A little bit thinner than our regular Pretty in Pink cardstock. Such a little bit, guys. It is not much. It is almost the same weight. It is just slightly thinner. I like it because if I'm doing parts of my card with the two-tone, I am keeping the weight and heaviness of my card down, and I really like that a lot. You can see how close the colors match. So here's the lighter side. The darker side is supposed to be closer. They're never going to be exact because they're actually dyed differently. Our cardstock is dyed completely through and through, but the two tones are really printed. So if you tear them, they have a white core. And I'll be doing some more fun things with that with the white core because there's special things you can do with that. But I just want to encourage you to think about purchasing a pack of the two-tone cardstock, checking it out, and if nothing else, just using it for layers on your cards because it will keep the weight down. But I am quickly falling in love with this. So we're going to be today, I'm going to put this away, out of the way. We're going to be using the actual two-tone for our card base, okay? Oh, if you hear me hitting things, I'm killing little gnats. Oh, every year this time of year we get those little bitty gnats that can come in through the screen. They drive me crazy. Okay, so here's our base. It is a regular A2 base. So that means it is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I folded it in half, and we're going to use this horizontally. I put the lighter color to the inside because I think it is plenty light to write on, and I don't have to add a white insert to it. Although you certainly could if you wanted to. But I like that now it shows that color off on the inside. We are going to take a piece of basic white, and this basic white is 4 1/4 inches by 5.5. So it's the exact same size as the front of my card. If I lay it on there, it covers up the whole front of the card. And what I did with this, I don't know what all these little speckles are on here, but there's little speckles. What I did with it is I already ran it through the cut and emboss machine to get this border. And to do that, I just used washi tape to tape together 2 of the different dies. So I not only cut out my hearts and dots, which is 1 layer, I cut out that beautiful edge also at the same time. And then when you take this apart, so let me pull off my washi tape, if I can, you're going to end up with this other little border that I will keep because I can foresee putting that on another card at the bottom or near the bottom or on the inside of a card, something else to use that for. So I'm going to hang on to that. Pull these off because I want to just show you what these 2 dies look like. So these are the other 2 dies from that die set. One of them is this cute little curvy kind of edging, which is probably my favorite. And then this heart one cuts out the hearts and the little dots. So they are still in there. They didn't all fall out. Let's see if I can tap them out. Oh, there they come. Let's see, that last one doesn't want to come. There it comes. Oh, there's 1 little dot left in there. Come on out. Sometimes they'll come out just by tapping on here. Sometimes I have to give them a little encouragement with a pokey tool of some sort. Okay, we got them all out. So on these, so this is the back of that die, so you can see how that looks, okay? I'm gonna move these over to the side so I don't lose them, which I almost just did. These are what that 1 die cuts out, these little hearts and dots, and I'm going to save these and put them in the card as confetti. I don't always do that, but sometimes I do. So I will include them with the card I give away today as confetti, just so you know they'll be in there. You can use them or not. This would also be great to save and use on a shaker card. And what I'm going to do to make it more interesting, and I could color the hearts, but I'm not going to color the hearts. I'm going to leave the hearts white. And I am going to take my Pretty in Pink, Dark Pretty in Pink blend, and I'm just going to color these little dots. It'll take me 2.5 seconds, and they will be done. Whoops, maybe 3 if I can't hang on to it very well. See if I can push that one over. There we go. And they're done. And then that way when I put that confetti in, I have the 2-tone colors in there. So simple to do. So I am going to hang on to these, like I said. These are going to go into the card that I'm giving away. So you can either keep them for a shaker card, or you can put them in the card as confetti, whatever makes you happy. So we're going to take this piece right here, and it's going to end up layering over the card just like that. But before we do that, I want to add my twine. Would you excuse me 1 second while I take a sip of my coffee, or I'll be clearing my throat all day long. I don't know why I have so much trouble with that, but I do. As I get older, it gets worse. I have 2 pieces that are about 13 inches long each. We're going to take one of them, and I'm going to fold it in half to make a double layer of twine around this white piece right here. Okay? So this is just going to stick on there. I'm going to take, there's all that must be off of my cutting boards. Looks like they're time to clean them off, all those little specks. I must have cut a bunch of black things on there. I can't think of what else those are from. But they brush right off, so I'll make sure they're not on there. Okay, let me grab my seal and my tear and tape. And I'm going to place some seal along the edge here, kind of in the middle. Kind of. I mean, I'm not really sure where I'll lay these yet, but kind of in the middle like that. And then we're going to take our 2-piece, or our folded over piece of twine, and I'm going to stick this on the edge on one side and wrap it around, keeping it even, and then stick it on the other side. Now you could just wrap your twine around, but if you just wrapped, even if I started over here, I would have to go around once, twice, and then 3 times again to get this look. But if you just take one piece and fold it in half, you're only using 2 pieces of twine. So it saves you about 5.5 inches of twine. So that is a really, really good deal. Now I did get some of my adhesive on here, so bear with me for a minute while I grab an alcohol wipe. which I try to always keep handy. And I'm just going to get that adhesive off of my glass plate. I don't want that sticking to something else. So while I'm at it, I'm just cleaning everything. Look at me go. Okay, and then what I do is I fold this. And now this will be good for the rest of the day, guys. I fold it. I tuck it back into the foil, crimp it, and fold it over and fold it over and fold it over. And this alcohol will stay good today, maybe even tomorrow, so that I can use it again if I need it. So, okay, that was that little tip. Now, I don't want these pieces pulling out at all once I've put this card together. So I'm going to use a piece of tear-in tape and just layer it right over and give it a firm press, right over the glue, right over where those little strings are to hold them in place. You do not have to do that if you're not worried about it, but I would hate to have them pull out of my cards. So I usually do that when I am creating. And we're going to be sticking this down onto our pink base here. And so I'm going to take my seal, and because we're sticking it, excuse me again, because we're sticking it directly down and we're not putting it up on dimensionals, I'm just going to burnish the edge of my extra sticky tear-in tape and pull off the backing, because this will just help it stick down onto my card. So I might as well use it. If I am putting this up on dimensionals, or if I was this layer, then I wouldn't peel these off. I would just leave them on because I wouldn't want that part of the card sticking down. And then we're going to take our seal, and I'm going to go right above all of those little hearts, across the top, and then down on these sides, so that we can place this onto our card front. I'm going to come over here to the side and line that up top to bottom, and as straight as I possibly can, humanly possible. Okay, I see a little spot on there that doesn't want to come off, so let's see if I can get that off. There we go, gone. Okay, so here is our cute little card base. It opens up like this, and you can write your note, whatever you want, to someone there on the inside. I think it's such a cute way to just do something fun on your cards. You could make a whole set of note cards like this in no time, and it would be so cute to give to someone. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is stamp our sentiment. So I have a piece of scrap paper here, and the sentiment I'm going to use is Sent with Love. And when I was doing this, I was thinking, this is so cute. I'm always sending cards to my grandkids. You guys know that. So I think it would be adorable to send to any of the girls. Also, I think it would be cute for a baby card. Welcome baby, or for a shower card with that pretty pink if the baby was going to be a girl. I would also send this to a friend. Just Sent with Love. Who doesn't like things that are sent with love? I just can't imagine. So lots of ways you could use this card. I'm also going to stamp that same sentiment right here onto the front of my envelope, just like that. You could change this up and make it blues or browns if you wanted to send it to a guy, and that would work too. Or of course, blues for a baby boy, that would be cute, or whatever their color scheme is for that matter. Okay, so Sent with Love. We're going to punch that out using the 2-inch circle punch, just like this, centering it on there. Okay, and then I have a scrap of the 2-tone cardstock, and I am going to punch out a circle with the 2 3/8 inch circle punch. And these are available. I don't know if they're in the catalog, but they are available online. So make sure you check out online exclusives every time you're ordering, because otherwise you are going to miss out. And on that note, we got a sneak peek, because we can start pre-ordering as demonstrators this month, all of the new online exclusives that are coming next month. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's Halloween sets that are stinking adorable. There's a fall set that is beautiful. There's a couple Christmas sets coming. I am so excited about this next release. You guys will have them for purchase in the month of July, but we as demonstrators can pre-order this month. So hopefully I will get some and share them with you this month. What we do have today, as I put this together, I'm just going to put this Sent with Love on here. what we do have releasing today are 2 brand new kits that are so fantastic, guys. Make sure you check them out. One is full of fun pop-up cards that are for kids or teens. They're just adorable. Actually, I'd send them to an adult. They're adorable. And the other one is a scrapbook kit that I am going to get because it makes, I think she said 6 full scrapbook pages. I really am trying to get into scrapbooking and back into it, and I think that'll be a great way to do it. So check out those kits while you're out there also. Okay, and remember, if you're ordering things that aren't from the sweets, they're not going to count against you on that 50% thing. It's only the sweet things that'll count in that whole sale. So you can purchase whatever you want that's not in a sweet. We're going to pop this cup, this cup. This is not a cup. We're going to pop this sentiment up here on top of our little twine here. And I want to put my dimensionals kind of here and here and here. And the reason is I'm going to add some gems to this, and I'm trying not to have my gems on top of my dimensionals. So let me see how well I can do that. So I want one up in this corner and one down on this side. And then I'm going to put my third one, make sure I get it in the right place, over here. So 3 dimensionals are usually great for a circle. They hold it up well. And by placing them where I have, hopefully when I put my gems on, hopefully, they will not bounce, or they will not be on top of those dimensionals. I'm also straddling my dimensionals right here. I have this little part here over my twine. I try not to stick my sentiments down on top of the twine with dimensionals, because it kind of makes the twine pull and it gives your image a little rocking, and I don't want that. So just think about those things as you're putting it together. I'm going to, now that I have that all together, pull this apart a little bit. Pull this apart a little bit just so you can really see the 2 strands coming together here. We're going to take our other piece of twine that is also about 13 inches, like I said, and we're going to fold it in half also. And with this one, I'm going to tie a double bow. So loop around and pull it through. If I don't have it quite spaced right, I will redo it, because sometimes it's harder when I do the 2 together to tell that. Oh no, I think this one's going to be fine. So I am just pulling this little bow. It is a double bow, so I'm kind of pulling my loops apart. I'm going to pull it until I get it the size I want it, which I think that is pretty good. I'm going to come in here now and use my snips and trim off these tails, just like that. So now we have our little double bow. And this I'm going to add onto the card. It is a little thick because it's 2 pieces, so I'm going to take a glue dot, and I'm going to just roll it with my thumbnail. So I'm going to start it rolling and roll it up like into a little tube or a little burrito. I'm just going to roll it so that I actually have now a long strip of glue rather than a dot. And we are going to place that long strip of glue right behind on this bow, right on the knot. So it's going to go side to side so that it'll be completely stuck on the back and not have any glue sticking over. I want this just on the back of that knotted area. That also kind of holds your knot together too. And then we're going to lay this over to the side on top of those other 2, so it almost looks like I just pulled that through and tied it there to the side. Okay, so there's our little double bow to the side on here. If I can get it to come out here a little bit, there you go. Okay, and then always we need some bling, you know, some bling. So this is a super, like I said, just a super simple, cute little note card. I think it's so pretty, but we're gonna add some bling. And what I'm gonna do is grab my Rhinestone Basic Jewels, and I'm gonna grab my pink blend again. And I already colored these once, but I'm gonna go over them once more. This is a very light pink, guys. So I'm gonna just put these on these couple little gems here. Don't know for sure how many we're using, so I'll do a few. Okay, and I'm just coloring that. Now it hardly looks like anything I know on screen right now. You can hardly tell the difference, but I'm going to take these and put them onto the white, and you are going to be able to notice the difference that that little bit of pink makes. So let's grab our medium-sized one and place that down here over to the side, right about here. And then I'm going to grab the largest one and place that up here, looking for where my dimensionals are. That's why I'm pushing down on it, because this will save your this will save your gems as they go through the mail if they have that little bit of give and they're not on top of a dimensional. They go through the mail so much better, guys. So we're going to place that one up there. And you can see, I'm sure, I hope you can see on screen, that little pink tint that those gems now have. And I love that. It's such a simple way to make your gems match your cards. These are my favorite, guys. You know, these and the brushed brass butterflies. I could have 1,000,000 of those. But these are because I can color them to go with whatever I'm making. And they're only $6 a package, which to me is amazing. So stock up on your gems, guys. Stock up on your gems. This is our card. Now stick with me. So this is the card we made today. I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to put all of those little pieces of confetti inside of there. So these will come to you this way. Like I said, you can save them for a shaker card. You can leave them in there. You can send them off to someone, however you want to do it. But I just think they're too cute to throw away, so I'm not going to throw them away. So those are going to be on the inside of the card, and this is the card I am giving away. I'm not going to grab my recipe yet because I want to show you another card I made with this same bundle. Now it's totally different, and this is going to be sent to a brother of mine. But I'm going to pull this one out. So this was made by using the big type scallop die in this kit. And then I cut it out using some of the foil specialty paper that we have available. Now this foil paper comes in 3 different colors. Let's see if I have them here. It comes in this pale blue, which I think is cloud cover, a very light pink, and then more of a red. And it comes in 2 patterns, in the floral pattern and also in kind of this crosshatch pattern. So I wanted a little shine on here, and so I used that and cut it out, and hopefully you can see all that shine in the flowers. I layered it over a piece of designer series paper from the Mediterranean Blooms designer series paper, and then just colored that little border that I was able to take from the stamp set. That's right here. Now this does not have a die to cut it out, so I actually fussy cut it out because I wanted to pop it up so these little leaves on here could come over this image. But you could also just stamp it onto your card like that, and you would not have to fussy cut it. So, and then added my bling. So I just wanted to show you a completely different type of design with the same bundle to show you how versatile this is, and I am falling in love with it. Okay, let me get this one out of the way. Again, this is the one I am giving away today. Let me bring here my recipe. Whoa, there went all my confetti. That's why people don't like confetti, right? Because it goes all over, but it's also the fun of it. Let's see if I can get that off without too much problem here and put it right back in there. Pick this up, open it up. Come on, Maureen. Okay, throwing that all back in there, guys. I don't want it on my floor. I want it in your card. Okay, so this is the card I'm giving away. I will put this recipe and this card picture out in the comments today. I will also post it in my recap on July 1st on my blog. Yeah, lots and lots of fun, guys. So I hope you consider subscribing to my blog so that you can get that recap at least every month. I also put other fun things out, free templates and stuff throughout the month. Also, I hope you consider taking that 30-day challenge and doing the scavenger hunt with me. I would love to see a bunch of you do that. And again, if you don't get all 30 days done, still do what you can. And at the end of the month, submit it, because I am going to take and draw from all that are submitted. So yay to all of that. Okay, I think that's it for that. Thank you for taking some time with me today. I hope you liked this project and some of the tips and tricks I shared with you. Don't forget to leave your comments for a chance to win this. You have till tomorrow night to be entered at the earliest, actually through till when I draw on the next day. Finally, I would love your business. If you're looking for Stampin' Up! Products, if you are interested in joining, if you have questions on anything, I'm here to be your creative coach. Just contact me at crazystampinglady@gmail.com. I plan to be back here on Friday, same time, same place, and I am looking forward to seeing you then. Bye.